Bienvenidos chicos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de su canal de Power On Gamers. Yo soy su anfitrión Wingmaker Prime, como siempre dándoles la bienvenida a este canal, a un nuevo canal después de chorro montón de tiempo, por cuestiones laborales de mi situación de adulto responsable, comillas, comillas, que no me permite estar dándole amor a esto que me apasiona, que es em, el canal. Sé que está súper mega descuidado, que tengo mucho ahí pendiente. Espero retomarlo. Espero retomarlo. Pero mi situación ahorita está súper complicada en lo laboral. Pero dejemos eso de lado. Estoy nuevamente aquí en conmemoración de que, pues bueno, salió Xenoblade Chronicles X para Nintendo Switch, la Definitive Edition. Y pues realmente estuve batallando bastante para poderlo jugar. Es un juego extremadamente largo como para hacer una serie y ya voy tarde para hacer una serie. Sin embargo, he visto durante todo este tiempo una cantidad muy agradable de personas que han estado, vaya, subiendo contenido y dije, Dios, este juego me encanta, es algo que yo quería subir y ¿por qué no hacerlo? Así que aviso desde una vez. Obviamente este video va a tener chorro montón de spoilers porque ya voy a jugar la última parte que es el epílogo, que ojo, debo de decir que yo ya lo terminé, pero quería registrarlo en el canal para que quedara mis impresiones y esa pequeña parte del gameplay final del epílogo de este maravilloso juego. Quisiera subir un video después de esto con todas las teorías y cosas que salen de aquí. Sin embargo, pues bueno, veremos veremos qué tal. Entonces, advertidos están. Este es un video, perdón, de ya del final del juego con obviamente spoilers. Y pues vamos a darle, chicos. ¿Qué les parece? Vamos a comenzar. Bien, pues vamos a comenzar con el capítulo 13, acto 1. Causa y efecto. Espero que se escuche bien y se vea mejor. Capibara, capibara. Adiós, capibara.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
We got reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira.
What do we know about it?
Whatever it is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rainstorm.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
You're saying NLA is in danger?
That's horrifying! That's
swimsuit prepared to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs. The Lifehold Core investigation pales in importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise. No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Bien, empezamos con la primera parte del capítulo 13, acto 1. He de aclarar que en este video solamente voy a pasar el acto 1. El acto 2 y el acto 3 vendrán en otros videos. Que sí los voy a subir. De hecho, me los quiero reventar ahorita todos de golpe, pero los voy a dividir y los voy a ir subiendo un día y al siguiente y al siguiente. Bien, entonces vamos a comenzar. Sí, vamos a marcarlo. Bien, estamos aquí en New LA. Ya vimos aquí a nuestro amigazo de la bebidaza. Y creo que teníamos que ver qué teníamos que hacer. Ah, sí, ya me acuerdo. Vamos a ese lugar. Creo que sí está lejos. Sí, sí está bastante lejos. Porque es en Oblivia. Vamos a hacer un pequeño teleport. Porque si no nos vamos a tardar un buen en llegar. Y es aquí.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky black blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
¡Hija!
What? Ghosts.
But how? Why here?
Where'd they disappear?
Oh, they've seen us.
Vamos a fregárnoslos con el este.
I'll weaken them. Follow me. Hey, hold still.
Super hot!
Okay,
You win that. Keep the rhythm going.
Y se llamaba. Pintotatsu. Es bien collón.
Now it's my turn.
Got one down! Keep up the assault! Let's get hunting!
Gotcha.
Need a boost?
Flying field. You've got the edge.
Qué barrera, ni que 8 cuartos.
The Tatsu surrounded!
Uh-oh. There's so many of them. That skill.
An Ares.
No way. How's this possible? The Skell chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
Calm down. Vamos a mantener la calma.
You're right. This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
Me turbo encanta Elma. Y con esos anteojos. Vamos a regresar a New LA. Tengo un buen de misiones por hacer. Hace muchísimos años ya, recuerdo que hice guías de este Xenoblade en Wii U. Del Frontier Nav, de los Scale, de cómo desbloquear algunas cosas. No sé si esas guías aún sigan vigentes. Están aquí en el canal, pero no sé, con los cambios añadidos que le hicieron a esta edición definitiva, aún estén vigentes. De todas formas, me gustaría en un futuro agregar una actualización a estos videos, pero ya será en un futuro cercano. Vamos a continuar. Vamos a informar acerca de estos Ghosts, que yo los conozco como Gnosis. ¿Serán? Lo dejo ahorita al aire. Continuemos.
An Ares?
I couldn't confirm who was piloting it, but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive?
Vamos a preguntar, ¿quién rayos es ese men?
Alois Bernholt, pilot of the first Ares, and the hero who saved us all. On that note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw. Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Wasn't it locked up in the Lifehold core?
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena is to blame, or God knows what. An Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't know much ourselves. An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the Ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the Ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the Ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened? That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing, the ghost's arrival, even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Elma?
It's fine. The time has come for you all to hear the truth of how I lost my home twice over. The planet of my birth, lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe and evolved differently from Earth. But like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Samarians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the Ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning. Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Samar's legacy, and furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
How's the Ares come into all this?
I don't know the whole story either. Only... the Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Samar.
But that means...
Right. The Ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Samar. And the Ares is one of Samar's creations too. Which makes it easier to understand their motivations.
You think that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the Ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld. Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected and indiscriminate, attacking us and Ganglion alike. The fighting grew muddled, and my world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If the Ganglion survived, they would target you next as our fellow descendants of Samar, the last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
Ok, hace hincapié en que pasa todas las penurias, aún sigue con vida, y lamento el destino... ¿A qué? Asiago, que os guarden. Mira, no, animar.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the Ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason. It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
Commander Bandham,
What is it?
we detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal. Ain't your grandpappy skills.
You don't think...
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Alma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
Bien, vamos a ir hacia esa localización, pero nos vamos a teleportar para allá. Porque si nos vamos así, vamos a tardar un buen. Es aquí.
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
What the heck was that?
Search me.
Give me some serious heebie-jeebies.
Those were the cores. Get ready.
They've seen us!
Have some of this!
Fire! Hold still! Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
End it all!
Hold still!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Y se llamaba.
Colonel! Ghosts! Watch out!
When it rains, it pours.
They're going after the Vita.
Damn. They're wising up. Never thought they'd get the jump on me. My bad. It got the cores.
Are you really Al?
You're still alive? You dog! Where the hell have you been all this time?
Bueno, tenemos al bueno de Al de regreso en la historia.
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces. Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
Wonderful. Spoken like a true mensch.
Sorry I worried you, Princess. Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know. Why did the Vita take the cores?
Oh, what? We gonna be all business?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later. We're putting ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero?
Alguien está enojada.
Alois Bernhold? Him?
You've never met him before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team. So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star had risen too quickly.
He's nothing like they made him look on the government broadcasts. He's just like a normal guy.
Oh, it's him all right. In the flesh.
Hey. This hero stuff, you mean me?
You know it. The great selfless hero who bought humanity a future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Seriously? That's not how I was hoping it'd go.
When it gets out that the hero survived, they'll be dancing in the streets of NLA. People will go nuts.
NLA?
The White Whale's habitat. That's what we're calling it now.
Right. So it made it after all.
Thanks to a certain hero.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Ah, shucks, cut it out. Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
Wow, though. You guys have been living it up. Hey, how's it poppin'? You got a lot to learn.
Cut the Rooks some slack. No one's born knowing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later. I'm Alois Bernhold. Call me Al. Pleasure.
Here they are.
Right. Let's see what the fuss is about this NLA.
Bueno, vamos hacia New LA. Tururú. No sé ustedes, pero ¿no les da la sensación de que Elma estaba enojadita con Al? Pero no enojada de un enojo normal. No, ahí hay pique. A mí no me engañan. Ahí hay pique. Un xenopique.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then, since the ghosts decided to give the Vita some lovin', does that mean they consider the ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
Ghosts don't have that kind of independence. They swarm whatever happens to be in front of them, like iron filings drawn to a magnet. You can think of them as a force of nature. The conclusion my world's scientists arrived at was this. Ghosts are in essence the universe's corrective system. End quote.
A system? I think I get it. Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice. From the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, "To the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates," and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it, in some shape or form.
Yeah, that's
That's some heavy stuff. And coming from you, it sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning, a moral teaching from which to learn.
And what, now you think it was a prophecy?
I think it's historical record.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Get real.
Then God is real too?
It would align with the facts at hand.
Gods and angels. Before, I would have laughed you right out of town.
Well, either way. If the ghosts are chasing the ganglion, that's good news for us. If I learn anything else, I'll let you know. For now, rest up.
Will do.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
Stop moaning.
Ahí hay pique. Un xenopique. Que bueno, para los que leímos o leyeron el libro de arte que salió en su momento de Xenoblade X, más o menos pueden tener contexto de para dónde se va el rollo.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah?
¿Por qué me vine corriendo? Hasta ahorita me di cuenta.
Got it. I'll be right there. They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
Can't believe how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Well, since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Let's see. If only you'd stayed behind with me, I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did. Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force, but your piloting skills were a cut above. Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining, I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that. When we were leaving Earth, I prioritized directing my team. So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero, made you the Ares' sole pilot, and you kept on protecting us. Until the day of the battle that ended with us crashing down on Mira and you. Gone. How I regretted it. Forcing the Ares on you. The way that I drove you into taking up the hero's mantle. So much guilt.
You didn't do that. I went charging off on my own. I was like a kid with a new toy, so I should have known better. Nah, I'm no hero. I was just terrified. Scared that I'd lose my place in the world, just like I lost my motherland when I was a kid. I needed the white whale intact. The Ares was just a means to that end.
A means, huh? You know, I'm the same as you then. I lost the planet where I was born, and came to Earth with the Ares, an unwilling companion. But I think that's giving the thing far too little credit. The Ares wasn't just a tool. This Skell was always leading the way, guiding us where we're needed.
Needed? Here?
Yes. I'm glad you came back. Truly.
Les digo que ahí hay un pique. Es más que obvio.
Honestly, I'd be so much happier if I was helping to fix up the Ares. But they told me to get out of their way. They were all like, you just stick to your blade duties. How rude is that? Like, dude, I was even on the original Ares maintenance team. Yeah. The first time we met, it would have been about when I first got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor. So he was often all alone, like it or not. But I liked him. He was always kind to me. Maybe it's because he had a younger sister about the same age. They got separated trying to flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there. He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to. Somewhere people liked and trusted you. He used to talk about it a lot. I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect. After we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat, happy family.
That's how he put it to me once. Hearing that, I'd never felt so happy in my whole life. Now, I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then. You're right. I might have been getting a little too up in my own head there. It'll take time to sort this out. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it. I feel better at getting that off my chest.
Motivos, motivos, Motivos.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
Escenas emotivas es lo que pensaba en mi cabeza, pero no sé por qué se me lenguó la traba. Como siempre, este juego dándonos momentos muy sentimentales. ¿A dónde tenía que ir?
Boy, oh boy. Really put me through the ringer.
Yeah, well, if you weren't organic, it would have been a lot easier for us, too.
Bingo. Al's no mim, just good old blood and bones.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Guys, does this matter right now?
You're right, but first, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him, our hearts are all uplifted.
Do me a favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
Certainly. Let me give you the bullet points.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right, then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
To explain that part, I'll need the results of my Skell's analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity of Sylvalum.
A DMAT event?
No. It's not a pattern we've observed before, sir.
Just one thing after the next here. Put it on screen.
My children who gather on this planet. Heed my voice.
What the? What is that ginormous thing?
And then that voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime. And the Ganglion. Their Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
How the hell did he hear me?
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The best it will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before. And I will be victor once more. I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, Concord?
When he says he's seen this happen before. No. Then Elma's planet. And the Earth?
So this is all part of your grand plan, is it?
The best it must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
The best it ceased to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
You bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be. A desperate effort to survive. Very well. We will meet at the world's end.
A fight for survival? Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Yeah. The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die. How are we doing with the Ares? If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory. Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Bueno, vámonos al hangar. Siempre dije, desde el Xeno X de Wii U, que me hubiera encantado poder utilizar al Vita, el Skell, en modo historia. Su diseño se me hace súper genial. Pero bueno, si ya de por sí el Ares 90 está roto, me imagino el Vita. Bueno, vamos a continuar.
I have the technician's report. Here's what it says. The first major thing we discovered through analyzing the Ares is the following. The universe in which planet Mira exists, though it might be better to say dimension, is not the only one, as we have now detected several others outside of it. We're talking parallel dimensions.
This might be hard to wrap your heads around, but... after the battle that ended with the White Whale crashing, me and the Ares were cast into a space between all those.
The navigational data from the Ares backs up the existence of the place he's talking about. What's more, our previous attempts to find the Lifehold core, and our studies of the floating landmass Volataris, which accompanied Void, have all led us to hypothesize such a possibility. The new data we got from the Ares has helped us tie this all together. It's led us to the truth of the matter.
When Void said that he brought worlds into concord, this is what he was hinting at then?
Based on these findings, we have concluded that the universe that Earth belonged to, and the universe that we're in now with Mira, are in fact completely separate. Plus, we now know that the past universe, at the point of Earth's destruction, disappeared entirely along with it.
The whole universe?
Void's catchphrase, the best had ceased to be, this is what he meant. But then, what does this fact tell us? A+. Yes, humanity still endures on Mira. So, we managed to escape the destruction of the Earth's universe and came to this one. We survived, Isn't that proof enough?
That day, the destruction of the universe caused a massive energy displacement. And that's what allowed us to escape to Mira? By luck bordering on the miraculous?
It's just back-of-the-envelope logic based off of old records, but that sounds about right.
So then, if we could produce an amount of energy roughly equal in magnitude, then hypothetically, it just may be possible to escape from this universe as it disappears.
Okay, but is that kind of thing physically achievable? Oh.
That's right. That's where the Ares comes in. Rather, the cores that are the source of its power.
So that's why Void made a beeline straight for it.
Our battle had already begun. You just didn't know it. And hence, that slimy bastard threw the first punch.
Nagi, we'll need a strategy if we're gonna pull through. I mean yesterday.
Quite. I'll reach out to Maurice at once.
Thanks. And we won't be able to make it without help from all the other races. Everyone, your orders. Until we have a strategy in place, attend to your usual duties.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Al, seeing as you're unemployed, I'm conscripting you. Go lend your buddies a hand.
Sounds more like being press-ganged.
Call it what you like. You gotta earn your keep.
Fine, you win.
Y bien, terminamos el capítulo 13, acto 1. Bueno, pues yo creo que hasta aquí le vamos a dejar este video de hoy. En el siguiente vamos a empezar el capítulo 13, acto 2. Y luego el que le sigue, que son 3 actos. Solamente que esos sí son más largos, porque conllevan un poco de exploración. Y cosa que me gustaría que vieran, porque por ahí hay unos detallitos que es importante que todos tengan. Por ejemplo, tener todos los personajes y encontrarlos en cierta manera, en cierta parte del juego, para que tengan unas armas exclusivas que solamente te pueden dar en esa localización y en ese momento en específico. Y si no los tienes, es decir, no tienes toda la plantilla completa de personajes, no vas a tener estas armas. Bien. Bueno, muchas gracias por haber aguantado hasta este punto del video. De nuevo, les doy las gracias. Y a los que se quedaron hasta el final, voy a dar un pequeño pilón. Una pequeña ayuda para aquellos que están empezando. O que, bueno, tal vez están viendo este video sin importarles los spoilers. Y tienen problemas con su Frontier Nav. Vamos a guardar. 151 horas. Bien. Para el Ares 90 es importante que tengamos un almacenaje muy fuerte de miranio. Creo que me parece que hay que superar los 10K. Entonces, pues aquí está. Aquí voy a dejar así mi layout de miranio y como tengo acomodado las ondas tanto de almacenaje como las de recolección de miranio. Aquí tengo estas cadenas que, si tenemos aquí a la derecha, es toda una cadena de sondas de producción de nivel 1 hasta esta parte. Luego tengo esta sonda que empieza a alimentar a toda esta cadena de sondas, que son las que nos permiten llegar hacia esa producción de miranio, ese almacenaje que te piden para el Vita. Perdón, para el área 90. Ya quisiéramos tener el Vita. Aquí están todas estas ondas. Toda esta cadena es justamente para alcanzar lo que te piden de almacenaje para poder comprar el Áreas 90 en la tienda. Aquí está toda esta cadena. Hay otra cadena para los recursos como el dinero, pero esa cadena no la tengo tan optimizada. Está de este lado. Sí, está por aquí. Pero bueno, lo importante es tener estas ondas, que son sondas de almacenaje. Grado 1, no, de almacenaje normal. Yo ahorita tengo 19. Las ondas miméticas y las de recarga. Estas son muy importantes para que puedan tener ese gran número de miranio. ¿Dónde las consigues? La mayoría te los da una misión. Vamos a ver. Misiones. Todas te las da Christie. ¿Dónde están? Déjenme buscarlas. Son estas, pionero planetario. Es pionero planetario. Aquí está la parte 4, la parte 3, la parte 2, la parte 1 de pionero planetario. Busquen todas esas, hagan los encargos que te pide Christie. Si se fijan, aquí está exploración de Noctilium, Noctilium 2, Noctilium 3, pionero planetario 1, 2, 3 y 4. Todas estas misiones te dan las sondas de almacenaje que necesitas. Las demás se encuentran pues perdidas en el mapa. Ya sabemos que son estos pequeños puntitos como cuadritos naranjas que encontramos repartidos en los mapas, en Claudros, en Sylvalum, en Noctilum y aquí en Primordia, también acá en Oblivion, que son como vehículos dañados tirados por ahí, partes de la ballena blanca también perdidos, y demás partes, por ejemplo, de Skell que están dañados, tirados por todo el mapa, o incluso partes de alienígenas que están por ahí tirados en el mapa de xenotecnología. Todas esas nos dan las ondas que ocupas. Así que pues bueno, sin más, chicos, nuevamente les doy las gracias y nos vemos en un próximo episodio para continuar con esta maravillosa historia de Xenoblade Chronicles X. Gracias, nos vemos en el siguiente video y Power Off. Ya extrañaba decir Power Off.